Ever feel like you're stuck in a time loop, doing the same boring, repetitive task on your computer day after day? Copying files, renaming photos, filling out spreadsheets? It's a productivity black hole. What if I told you there's a hidden superpower on your computer that can automate all of that for you? It's not some expensive software or a complicated new app. It's scripting, and it's your next big productivity hack. So, what exactly is scripting? Think of it like teaching your computer a new trick. You write a simple set of instructions, a script, telling it exactly what you want it to do. Then, with a single click, your computer performs that entire sequence of tasks automatically. It's like having a personal assistant who works at the speed of light, never gets tired, and never makes mistakes. Let's get real with a simple example. Imagine you're a photographer. After a shoot, you have hundreds of photos with names like DSC8eco75.jpg. You need to rename them all to something like beachwedding.1, beachwedding.2, and so on. Doing this manually for hundreds of files is mind-numbing and takes forever. With a simple script, you can tell your computer, hey, take all the files in this folder and rename them with the prefix beach wedding, followed by a sequential number. You run the script and boom, in less than a second, all your files are perfectly renamed. You just saved yourself an hour of tedious work. Or maybe you work with data. You get a weekly report in a messy format. You have to open the file, delete the first 10 rows, remove certain columns, reformat the dates, and then save it as a new CSV file every single week. A script can do all of that for you. You just drop the new report into a folder, run the script, and your clean, ready-to-use file appears instantly. The time you get back isn't just a few minutes. It compounds week after week, freeing you up to focus on the things that actually matter, like analyzing that data instead of just cleaning it. You might be thinking, this sounds great, but I'm not a programmer. This is way too technical for me. I used to think the same thing. The word coding can sound intimidating. But here's the secret. Scripting isn't like building a massive software application from scratch. It's more like learning a few key phrases in a new language to get things done. You don't need to be fluent to order a coffee, and you don't need to be a software engineer to write a simple script. The most popular and beginner-friendly scripting languages are Python and JavaScript. Python in particular is famous for its simple, readable syntax. It's often described as being almost like plain English. There are countless free tutorials, courses, and amazing communities online dedicated to helping beginners get started. You can find a YouTube video that will walk you through writing your very first script in under 15 minutes. The learning curve is much gentler than you'd expect. Let's break down how you can start your journey. First, pick a language. My recommendation for beginners is almost always Python. It's incredibly versatile, and the community support is massive. Go to the official Python website and download it. The installation is straightforward, just like any other program. Next, you need a place to write your code, called a code editor. There are many great free options, like Visual Studio Code, Sublime Text, or Atom. They help you by highlighting your code in different colors and even suggesting completions, making the process much smoother. Now for the fun part, your first project. The key to learning and staying motivated is to automate something that personally annoys you. Don't start with a vague goal like learn to code. Start with a specific problem like, I want to automatically organize my downloads folder. Maybe you want to move all images into a pictures folder, or PDFs into a documents folder, and so on. This is a classic beginner's scripting project. You'd start by searching online for something like Python script to move files based on extension. You will find tons of examples and guides. You won't understand every single line at first, and that's completely okay. The process is about copying, pasting, tweaking, and seeing what happens. You'll learn by doing. You'll change a folder name, run the script, and see if it works. If it breaks, you'll read the error message, which is just the computer telling you what went wrong, and try to fix it. This tinkering process is where the real learning happens. As you get more comfortable, you'll start seeing opportunities for automation everywhere. Need to download all the images from a web page? There's a script for that. Want to get a notification when a specific product is back in stock online? You can write a script for that. Need to automatically back up your important files to a cloud drive every night? Yep, a script can handle it. The power of scripting extends beyond just file management. You can interact with web pages, a technique called web scraping. Imagine you want to track the price of a flight. You could write a script that checks the airline's website every hour and sends you an email when the price drops below a certain amount. This is something people pay for services to do, but you can build your own version for free. You can also automate interactions with APIs. An API is just a way for different software programs to talk to each other. For example, you could use the Google Sheets API to write a script that pulls data from a website and automatically adds it to your spreadsheet. No more manual data entry. Or use a weather API to get the forecast and send a summary to your phone every morning. The possibilities are truly endless and are only limited by your imagination. What this all boils down to is a fundamental shift in how you use your computer. Instead of being a passive user who clicks and drags, you become a power user who commands the machine to do your bidding. You start thinking in terms of processes and solutions. When faced with a repetitive task, your first thought will no longer be, "Ugh, here we go again." It will be, "I bet I could write a script for this." This mindset is the real productivity hack. It's not just about the time you save on one task. It's about developing a new skill that will continuously save you time and effort for the rest of your life. It's an investment in yourself that pays dividends forever. Every new script you write adds to your personal library of automated tools, making you more efficient and more valuable in whatever you do. Think about it. In a world where everyone is trying to be more productive, you'll have a skill that very few people possess. You'll be the person on your team who can solve a tedious data problem in minutes that would take others hours. That's a career advantage. So let go of the idea that scripting is only for elite hackers in dark rooms. It's for you. It's for the student, the artist, the marketer, the office worker, anyone who uses a computer and wants to get more done in less time. Your journey starts with a single, simple problem you want to solve. Find that problem, search for a solution, and write your first few lines of code. You'll be amazed at how quickly you can unlock this hidden power and start automating your life. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this helpful, give this video a like and consider subscribing for more tips on how to work smarter, not harder. Let me know in the comments what task you'd love to automate first. See you in the next one.